Hi, everybody. It's Craig and Arun back with your Thursday night football. Good matchup here in Week 12. It's Thursday, the 20th of November game we're looking at here. And we've got the Bills coming off a nice win, traveling to Houston, who is finally 5-5 and quietly, they're in the talk of playoffs at least. And I think that's all you can ask for at this point of the season, 10, 11 games in, depending on where you're at. All right, Bills are favored by 5, total 43.5. Before we get to that, don't forget, get in on our top plays. You want in on the football pass? Very simple. You get both of our football pass for the week. It's usually $99 each. You use this link, docsports.com/CraigArun. You'll get both of us. It's only available at this link. And then also, don't forget, great product to add on is our YouTube premium level here at YouTube. We have 3 different levels, as you see on the screen. For $49.99 a month, you get all of the levels. And this is where you get some extra parlays, sides, props, totals, all the extra stuff that you need to make sure you're winning one. All right, I see. What do you like here in this Bills -5 at Houston game?
Well, I mean, first thing I want to point out is the fact that 75% is riding on Buffalo. So what do you think the chances are that I will take Buffalo? None. Okay, so I'll start with that. The total sits at 43.5. Look, the Bills are 7-3, but Craig, the Bills beat Tampa Bay 44-32, and I give them credit for that. That was a game where they had to win that game, and they only rushed for 97 yards in that game, by the way. But I mean, it was fine. Keep in mind that Allen still threw for 2 interceptions, which is not good. They had come off that loss to Miami, 13-30, and of course they used that to bounce back. They haven't lost 3 in a row all year, and I give them credit for that. Here's 3 things. First of all, the loss to New England looks okay. The loss to my Falcons looks bad. The loss to Miami looks bad. So what does that tell you? It's a team that is inconsistent, right? Look at the Patriots. Do they do stuff like that? No. They don't do stuff like that. And then you have a Houston team that beat Tennessee, beat Jacksonville. They've yet to win 3 in a row all year. But that loss to Denver doesn't look bad because they should have won that game, right? They had their guy, C.J. Stroud, get hurt. The loss to Seattle, now, of course, they beat San Francisco in between, beat Baltimore, beat Tennessee. The loss to Tampa Bay by 1 doesn't look that bad. Loss to L.A. by 5 doesn't look that bad. Loss to the Jaguars by 7 doesn't look that bad because they came back to get revenge on them. And I like the fact that this team beat, keep in mind that Houston beat this team 23-20 last time. This is the type of game that Houston gets up for, man. I like Houston plus the 5 here. I think they had a really shoddy game against Tennessee. They didn't play well. Mills went 26 for 41, 274 yards. But I think they bounced back here, and I actually think they do pretty well. I'm going to take the plus the 5. I don't know how you feel about this game, but I will tell you that Stroud is out. But I think Mills will be fine in this game. Mills has played plenty of football, including the playoffs, if you remember. Keep in mind that against Jacksonville, the guy went for 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. So, what do you think here? Do you think that this team is going to be able to, you think they'll be able to hang tough within the plus 5 at home? I will tell you that Mills graduated from Stanford, right? Really smart guy. And or do you think that this game goes, you like the total better here at 43.5?
This is one of those games I would play correlated parlay. I'm not a huge parlay guy, but when I do, it's almost always this type of action where I'm thinking, hey, if I get one right, I feel like I'm going to get them both. Mm-hmm. If you like Houston, I think you got to like the under. That would be the parlay. If you like Buffalo, you got to think Buffalo's probably offense is just too much for him. You take the over. Of those 2, this is not a huge play, by the way. This won't be on my card. I like Buffalo minus the points. I just think it's asking a lot. Now, if C.J. Stroud plays, I'd wait. He's out as of now, but, these concussions, it kind of weird. You can all of a sudden become eligible to play if you pass the concussion, protocol. But if he's not playing, which it looks like he's not, I'm going to take the Bills and the over as a little parlay action. Nothing crazy on this one. Don't forget, if you want in on our full football cards, 16 plays will be on the football cards between the 2 of us this weekend. 14 plays. 8 for me, 6 from IC. 3 top plays will be included in there. docsports.com/CraigArun. And then don't forget, click the link in the description, just $49.99. You get all 3 levels of the YouTube premium per month, and you get a ton of extra plays, including some parlays, sides, tops, all the things that you need to win. All right, guys, have a great day. See you again tomorrow.